Albert. Mr. Albert. Mr. Albert. Oh no. Damn it. Yeah, for example. God. The fuck? Okay. Alright, that one's up. Here we go. Here we go. By my side. Oh shit. Albert. Albert. Oh, Albert. Oh, Albert.
Realize that it is not in your interest to be a tool of Donald Trump against me. We're going to waste our energy fighting each other, weakening each other, and make it easier for them to both exploit both of us. That's all I'm asking. If you can't help me, just don't stand against me. Okay, you said I could talk. Now here we go. Let me tell you a story. My name is Albert Like. I'm born 1961. I'm 64 years old. I'm born in the project. You know them EBTs y'all talk about? I'm raised off of those. You understand that? That helped me get through Christmas, Thanksgiving as a kid. You understand that? Those EBTs that you talk about. Now get this. I couldn't wait to turn 18. Because when I turn 18, I get to vote. I've been voting Democrat since I was 18. I done voted for everybody fucking right because if I can't enjoy my rights, I can't enjoy my rights if somebody else's rights are being violated. So I fought for the gays, the Muslims, the Mexicans, the everybody. I fought for them and I got nothing in return. Year after year, nothing but I agree with you. Back. I agree with you. Let me finish. Yeah, I'll let you finish, but I agree with you.
I got nothing but respect. But now I want something for my people, right?
I agree with you.
I want something out the deal, right? Well, no.
Yeah.
I want something out the deal, right? I
Yeah.
want something out the deal. I'm the hateful one, right? I'm the mess.
You're not
right?
hateful for
I'm
that.
The Ku
For
Klux
what you said, you're not
Klan,
hateful.
right? But hold on.
You haven't said nothing hateful.
Hold on.
You're
Let
about
me
to.
finish.
Just wait on.
Watch. Because I'm about to. Because
why would you
it
say
works
you're
for the-
about to? Why are you
Hold
about
on,
to?
because
Just don't.
I'm about
Can you
to.
just not say
Let me
something
tell
hateful?
you, because I'm gonna tell you. Because if it worked, if it took me this long and my people got nothing, and now that I'm fighting for my people to have something, if that makes me KKK, and if it worked for them for 700 years, if it worked for me, for
No, that does not make you KKK.
I'm good with that.
That does not
If
make
I
you the
get something out
KKK.
the deal,
Bro, that
then
makes
I'm
you the opposite of the
KKK.
KKK. Bro, do you know what the KKK wants? That makes you.
That's what
if
y'all
you
call
fight,
me
listen,
because I'm
Albert,
Black
Albert,
America.
Albert, Albert,
That's
Albert.
what y'all
If
call
you
me
fight
because
for
I'm Black
your people,
America.
if you fight for your people, you're the opposite. If you're fighting for Black Americans, you are the opposite of a KKK member. Nothing you said is hateful. Nothing that you said bothers me in the slightest. In fact, it's in my interests for you to do that. I want you to
But
focus
wait,
on your. Hold on, let me say
Hey,
this.
pick up.
I
Hold on,
want
wait,
you to
because-
focus
wait,
on yourself.
hold on.
Listen,
Focus.
Albert, I
Hold on,
want
let
you.
me finish.
I
Let
want
me
you to
finish.
focus on yourself.
Okay.
You need to hear this.
Hold on.
No, because you came up on the stage with a high blood pressure, already upset
Okay,
about
but
some
let
shit.
me finish.
Man,
Focus.
listen.
Hold
1
on.
second, I'll let you speak. Matter of fact, I'll give you a showtime right now. Matter of fact, I'm going to give you a showtime right now. But let me say this to you. You came on this stage with a high blood pressure, thinking that I'm against you and your people. I'm trying to tell you something, brother. Take a sip of water and relax. I want you to focus on your people. I want you to think about yourself first. I don't need you to think about me first. Trust me, I'll think about myself first. Think about yourself first. But what I'm saying is that when a white man is telling you to attack me and there is nothing promised for you in return, there is no reward for you to attack me. There's only a promise that, like, basically the only person that benefits in this is the white guy, right? You're wasting your energy on TikTok fighting me. I'm wasting my energy on TikTok fighting you. That is a net negative for both of us. Just think rationally. You don't, bro, I don't even fuck with the Democrats, bro. Fuck the Democrats. These are Demo-cuck libtards. The Democrats did shit in Libya. Obama, first of all, the first black president of the United States wasn't even a black American. He was a Kenyan. Do you understand? Hold on. 1 second. 1 second. Let me cook. The first black American, the first black president of the United States wasn't even a black American. He was a Kenyan. He destabilized Libya, the same Libya that my people get enslaved in today. I hate the Democrats. I hate them. They are the worst. In fact, at least the Republicans just straight up tell me that they want to G-side my people, that they want to cleanse my people. The Democrats are fucking wolves and shit. Listen, they say if you scratch a liberal, a fascist bleeds. Do you understand me? I don't care if you don't vote Democrat. Vote for fucking Cornel West. Vote for anybody. But do you think Donald Trump is going to save you? Did he give you a stimulus?
Okay.
Big guy, hold on, Yellow. I'm gonna let you get him. Hold on. Let me finish this, big guy. Hold on. Let me finish this. Let me finish my story. Because I started off poor don't mean I ended up poor. Any of y'all can go on my page right now. I worked at a college for 30 years. I got a plaque for helping my people. You understand that I put in work for my people. You can go see the plaque from a college that I worked at. See, big guy, I've been married for 35 years. I raised 9 kids. I worked at a college I retired from. Hold on, let me finish. I retired from that college. I got to send kids to college because I worked at a college. So now all them got degrees. You understand? I don't have to work in my life. I don't have to do anything. My house is paid for, all that, buddy. I don't got to do nothing. It's just me and my wife. My wife got 30 years as a computer tech at a college. She can make games for me for the PS5, bro. I'm good. I'm not playing victim. I'm not crying. I'm just saying how it is as a black American. You understand? And I did that without an education. Since y'all, wait a minute. I did that without an education since you motherfuckers want to throw your education in my face all the time.
Congratulations. That's impressive.
All that without
That's impressive. Congratulations.
All right, so this is all I want to say.
Wait, hold on. Yellow, 1 second. Is that all you had to say, Albert? If you think I'm going to be upset that you were successful, that you managed to make it out the mud, Bro, congratulations, bro. I'm not a hater. I'm not bitter. I love your people, bro. I don't have an issue with your people. When I grew up in America, my parents were refugees. My mom is a refugee of war. My dad's a refugee of war. When I came to America, you know who accepted me? It was black Americans. I don't know why you have an issue with me and coming up on the stage thinking that I'm the main threat to your prosperity. Like I'm the one trying to hold back your 40 acres and a mule. I don't want that. I want you to get what is yours. You understand me? If it was up to me, Albert, 1 second, If it was up to me, I swear to God, I don't care if this puts me on a watch list, bro. If it was up to me, I would balkanize America, give you guys Georgia, Alabama, Missouri, South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee, Kentucky, Florida, and I would make Atlanta the capital, and I'd give you guys your own fucking country. I would give you your own country.
Albert, you take it personal.
It's my turn, bro.
Albert, I know, Yella, you've been talking. Stop it. Albert, you keep saying UMFers. Who are you talking to? You ain't talking to nobody on this panel. You know what I mean? So watch your words.
You're right, sir. I got into the moment as a black American, and you're right. I will watch my word because if you did me like that, I would come at you the same way. So you deserve the same thing. I'm asking for.
Respect. All I want to say is this. This is the only
No problem.
issue.
No problem, OG. No problem. I got no issues with you, man. Just you have to understand. You got to hear us out, bro. That's all I'm asking you. But go ahead, Yella. Sorry, I've been cutting you off. Go ahead.
All right. No, that's all good. This is the only thing that I would have to say. In regards to the immigration issue, like I think where I draw the personal line is this: if I can't come to your country and run for office and hold a politically held office in your country, please don't come to this country and try to hold any political office, set the tone, rework something. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Unfortunately, Yella, let me tell you
don't do it.
Yella, unfortunately, listen, Yella, 1 second. Unfortunately, hold on, Yella. Unfortunately, that's just not going to happen, brother. Because first of all, this is what I'm trying to tell you. This is what I'm trying to get into your head.
Hold on, then we're gonna have some beef then because
that's fine. Let me explain why. Let me explain it, and then you can tell me why there's going to be beef. Let me tell you why that's not going to be the case. This country was not made by anybody else. The United States of America, with the Constitution that we are under, which is an inherently racist, violent Constitution, right? It is a violent Constitution, right? But this United States of America was created by white people. Do you understand me? White Anglo-Saxon Protestants. Okay, hold on. 1 second.
I got it.
Hold on. The white Anglo-Saxon Protestants created this country, right? G-sided Native Americans, forcibly brought over black Americans in mass droves and did heinous things to them, right? Heinous things to them, historically disenfranchising them for hundreds of years, even after slavery with Jim Crow and whatnot, right? These people created this country. Not only did they do that to you guys and the natives, then they started an empire, a new world empire, came to my country, came to countries like Ethiopia, Somalia, Sudan, whatever, funded T groups, funded all these things, destroyed our countries, extracted our resources, our human capital, our material, our natural resources, what have you, forced us to flee and come to America. Now, I understand you have more claim to America than me. I have a country back home that I claim. That's true. But at the same time, in this country of America, might makes right. There is no morality here. You understand me? I'm going to get it where I can get it. I'm not going to try to step on your toes. At the end of the day, I'm going to try to work with you as much as I can. But where my interests and your interests where my interests and your interests don't align, they just don't align. And I respect you for doing what is good for you. And you got to respect the game, respect the player for me doing what is good for me. At the end of the day, listen, hold on. The game is game, bro. If I can become the president of the United States, hold on, Yellow. Let me just lay my point. If I can become the United States president of the United States of America, do you think I'm not going to take that opportunity? Do you think I'm not going to seize that opportunity for power?
Listen, okay, but my biggest point in the beginning, you stated your case. I respect your case. You understand what I'm saying? I can't go to an African country and hold any position. I can't.
That's not true.
It's very
That's
rare.
not even
Maybe
true.
Liberia.
You know what's funny?
Maybe Liberia.
You know what's funny? The president of Nigeria right now was an ex-drug dealer from Chicago with active cases still in Chicago. He is literally an ex-Chicago drug dealer who sold crack.
No, see, I'm not.
I swear to God, you can go look this up. The current president of Nigeria, the one who's working against Burkina Faso. Hold on. The current president of Nigeria, the one that's working against Burkina Faso, the head of state of that yam-eating country, you understand me, is an ex-drug dealer from Chicago who is working on the behest of American and French interests against Ibrahim Traore.
Is he African? Is he African? Yes or no?
Like, you African?
Damn if he's from Chicago. I mean, is he from Africa? Yes or no? This person you speak of that's doing all this corruption.
Are you African descendant, Yella?
News, can I speak?
My people.
Go ahead, Uppity. Go ahead, Uppity.
Okay, Uppity. Go ahead, Uppity.
Yeah, I don't get, this is the type of rhetoric that made me want to come up, and I don't understand it. And it's only highlighted to African immigrants. Trump is an immigrant. He comes directly from immigrants. His wife is an immigrant.
Correct.
And I haven't seen the same thing. I haven't seen the same thing of, he's a tether. He shouldn't be president. I've seen a lot of FBAs and a lot of foundational, whatever, really rally behind Trump's policies. They never question that. They never say, oh my God, he's an immigrant. The reality is the system of America, right, it's called a melting pot. It was built on that principle that if you are born an American in America's soil, you are an American. Any African that runs for public office, they're obviously not going to have that they're African.
Can I just say this real quick?
That's not
Let me just say this real quick.
No,
guys, can you tap the screen?
What's
Hold on
happening?
one second, yo. I just said, can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
Yo, tap the screen, guys. Can you guys get me up to like 10K? I got 100. Damn, I didn't even notice my viewers. I got 181 viewers in here, guys. Can you tap the screen? Get me up to like 10K. For the people that are bothering to send, to talk on the stage, if you like what they're saying, send them a gift. You know what I mean? Follow me. I'm trying to grow this account. I got my other accounts banned. So, thank you guys, though. I appreciate you guys for listening. Go ahead, though, Uppity. I cut you off.
Yeah, it's something I just don't understand. Like the principle of America, right? It's a melting pot. It's built by immigrants, and that's just a reality. So anyone that's running for public office, there's obviously policies that keeps that in check, right? You can't run for a presidency, right? You can't run for office as a president if you were not born as an American. Or that's just it, right? There's no immigrant that came here 5 years ago.
Wait a minute, immigrants.
We're not
Immigrant?
No,
You called me an immigrant?
We were. No. What I'm saying.
Listen to what I'm saying.
You
Black
called
people
me an
in America
immigrant.
never immigrated.
Hey, Albert, you're fighting a lot of demons, so I can only.
I bet I am. And you one of them.
Yeah. So let me address one person at a time.
Okay, go ahead.
Guys, let the lady speak, man. This is a lady, man. Let's
just saying,
some
black
composure.
people in America aren't immigrants because we were captured. Those of us who were part of the Atlantic slave trade, we weren't immigrants.
Matter of fact, bro, I'll cut
captured.
you. Yella. You weren't just captured, bro. You were sold. You were sold by your
That's
fellow
not even the
Africans.
point that I'm making.
That's a lot of
the point here. Stop calling us immigrants. We're not immigrants.
No one called you an immigrant. Listen to this slowly. Listen to what I'm saying.
Let her finish.
Everybody can
Let her
Listen
finish.
to the words I'm saying because I don't know why.
My people business.
Let her finish, man.
Between Albert's demon
You guys are grown men, man. You guys are grown men. Let her finish.
How about involuntary?
No, Majesty. Let her finish, bro. Let her finish, bro. Let her finish, bro. I want her to finish, bro. Go ahead.
Listen to what I'm saying, right?
That nice,
you,
nice,
as
nice
a Black American, obviously,
Go
you're born here, right? You guys are actually part of the reason why that's part of the Constitution, right? A natural born citizen. If you're born in American soil, you are American, right? I'm saying the whole notion of
no. That I'll go a step
the
further.
13th Amendment. Are we kidding me?
That amendment was made for slaves in our situation.
Exactly.
That wasn't made. Right, thank you.
America never got rid of slavery.
Clarification.
America never got rid of slavery.
It was made to make slaves natural citizens. That's just a fact.
Yeah.
Like that was just a fact, right? The 13th, 14th Amendment. Anyways,
And the white
my
folk
point is
that
this,
came
right?
here.
Okay, you interrupted me. What are you actually adding on?
Bro, I don't want to have to do
What's
showtime, guys. Just let her finish, man. Let her
Let
finish.
me go after her, please.
Like,
Go ahead,
it's like
go
you
ahead.
guys hear every other word and get triggered. My point is this. Well, you're saying as an African, and I don't know why you guys highlight African immigrants, right? But you guys really harp on this fact, even though the current president now comes from immigrants. But let's go on that notion, right? African immigrants, you're saying if you come here, if you migrate here, don't run for office. To me, that doesn't make any sense because the reality is, first of all, no immigrant that came here 5 years ago is able to even be a president. There's a lot of checks and balances that stops immigrants from doing the very same thing that you're accusing them of. Two, if anyone born in American soil and they run for office and they so happen to be second generation immigrants, they're able to do so. Why? America literally it spreads propaganda to say it's a melting pot. It's built by immigrants. That's just the thing that America sells. And why is it they're able to do so? You're able to see it in reality. Literally, you're able to see it in the presidents. You're able to see it in the society. And mind you, it's not just African immigrants. There's Asian immigrants, and they came at different times. There's Italian immigrants. There's so many different types of immigrants, and they've done different type of things. Like, and person of interest, I don't know what you're hearing, but literally, I did not say African Americans are immigrants. I just said America was built to be a melting pot. And
wait, hold on. I already just don't like how everybody's getting antsy about this. Newsflash for literally every single person on planet Earth. Everybody is an immigrant everywhere. There is no place that a person has always existed back into infinity. We all came from somewhere. We all came. Even the first people in America, in the Americas, came from somewhere else. The first of the first. Everybody came from somewhere else. Just wake up and smell the coffee.
Okay, so how about this? How about this?
Even in Africa, let me tell you, forget about America. Forget about America before you get all worked up. Before you get all worked up, even in Africa, the people who live in the places that they do in Africa came from somewhere else. If you go back far enough, they weren't always there.
Here we go with that immigrants built America. You got it twisted.
Did you finish? Did you answer?
Wait. That's why other people are walking around talking about Minnesota there.
Albert, you're not the only people that are being addressed. You're not the only people in America.
I'm talking about here. The churches that was blew up here. The people that was hung from here.
That's your perspective. That's literally you're speaking in the perspective of Black Americans. I'm saying there's an overall migration.
So how did Minnesota?
Were those white Americans? Were they slaves? Were those founding fathers that wrote the Constitution? Were they slaves?
Please let me ask you. So how is a place that my people died and fought for it become y'all promised land? How?
Again, don't blame.
Bro, I don't know how Albert. I'm not gonna lie to you. For a guy. No, hold on. One second. Okay, stop hollering, bro. Stop hollering. You don't gotta holler, bro. There's no reason for you to holler right now, bro. For a guy that took himself out,
it's just given to you,
bro. Just calm down. Take a sip of water. Yo, I need you to put the oxygen mask on. I need you to take that heart medication, okay? Put the Cialis down, okay? You're going to make your heart blow up, Unc. Let me tell you something. For a guy who says that he brought himself out the mud, got himself a home, 9 children and a 30-year wife, I find it very disappointing that you're being rage baited by trolls on fucking Twitter that are meant to rage bait Zionists and white people, and somehow you're getting the one rage baited. What are you talking about? They're not saying that to you, bro. They're not trying to take your land, bro. They're trolling Zionist fucking elitists in the America and fucking white people, bro.
Big guy, I done heard him say. No.
Albert, come on, now you don't let me talk. You just been hollering this whole time.
Do you think Somalis really think that Minnesota's promised to them?
I'll be neutral about this. I'm being neutral about this. Hold on, Captain. Let me just say something to Albert. Albert, so we're not in charge who comes in and who comes out, and we have no authority to say who's allowed to be here. I know you think by voicing your opinion that might be able to convince the current administration or the past administrations that allow certain immigrants inside the country. And you know why? For cheap labor, right? For not all of them. Some of them get here on their own merit, but we never blame the people that bring them over here. We never blame the people that hire them. You know, we always blame just the workers, brother. And shout out to my Mexican brothers and sisters and my Somali brothers and sisters that are going through this. You know what I mean? But we can understand that a lot of these identities that we want to become, you know, even the FBA, like I have respect for the brothers too, but they've gone too far. You know, they want to delineate from everything that is a part of them, the African American identity, the Black American identity. They want to take it one step further to be the foundation of this country, the foundational Black Americans. So we know that this rhetoric that we hear, not from all, but for most, the FBAs that talk, I feel like they're parroting a lot of these white nationalists. FBAs to me are white nationalists in blackface because the way they present themselves and the way that I've encountered.
No, Vibes, I'm going to correct you. FBA means nothing more than foundational Black American. Foundational Black American means that you are a Black person that traces their roots back to the earliest foundings of the new American states, the 13 colonies and what have you. There is no inherent political ideology behind FBA, just like there's no political ideology inherently behind Oromuma. It just means Blackness. You understand me, right? But people take that and they try to politically weaponize the identity for identity politics. Do you understand me? At the end of the day, it's very simple. Black Americans who claim to be FBA, I have no issues with them. Matter of fact, I'm going to keep it a buck with you. If you claim to be a copper-colored Native American, right? A copper-colored Aboriginal Tuskegee, Cherokee, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. That's between you, the genealogist, and God, and the Native American people. That's between y'all. I'm not getting into that. Do you understand me? I just want to say that at the end of the day, the Black American, if you guys are FBA, you want to politically mobilize. You want to organize yourselves in such a way where you are working as a unit within each other. The Creoles, the Gullah Geechees, the Black Americans of New York, Baltimore, Chicago, all these places. If you guys want to get together economically and politically, become a unit, create your own party, start your own businesses, and work together amongst each other, that's beautiful. That's fine. Lord knows I'm doing the same thing with my people. But my point is very simple. Don't adopt the same. It doesn't even make sense. Hold on. It doesn't even make sense for you guys to adopt the same rhetoric of the Republican Party or of Donald Trump or of white nationalists like Nick Fuentes. I just got a phone call. Can you guys hear me? It doesn't even make sense for you guys to adopt these rhetorics when you don't even have control over America yet. If you had control over America and you were pushing xenophobic rhetoric against Africans, okay, I'd be like, shit, you know what? They're talking a big game, but they could actually do something about it. You're talking a big game, but you don't have the power yet. You're still a victim of mass incarceration at the hands of the white man, just like I am. You're still a victim of redlining, just like I am. You have to solve those issues before you can smack talk me. You gotta talk. You gotta get control of the country first. Then talk your shit.
Right. And what you have, Negus, is that they're just parroting what the current administration is saying about these specific demographics of people. You know, if it's not with the Mexicans, it's not with the African Somalis, you know? So, again, this is the only reason why I say that they're white nationalists and blackface, you know, because they do the same white tea talking points. And I'm just sick and tired of it. You know, I address it on my panel all the time. But go ahead, Albert.
It's funny how y'all say that, but check this out. Let me tell you a story. Just 10 years ago, just 10, police can unalive us, and that was the end of the game. That's it. They got away with it all the time. Not some of the time, all the time. Now they got body cameras. Why? Because of us. Now we getting paid. Why? Because of us. Now they going to jail. Why? Because of us. You see, so don't sit up here and say we don't get shit popping, because we get it popping. We ain't got everything.
I did not say that.
Everything. Hold on, let me finish because you cut me off. We ain't got everything.
This guy's excited,
but
man.
one thing at a time. one thing at a time. And y'all can talk about FBA all you want, but we getting bigger and bigger with Democrats, with Republicans, with Indians, with Africans, we're all that. And that's the thing that's fucking y'all up.
Can I ask you something?
Can I add something real quick? Nagus.
Tariq, who are you?
I'm Somali.
Oh, okay. Okay, go ahead, Tariq. Go ahead.
Yeah, so my question to the African Americans, brothers, no hate towards you whatsoever, but a question.
Here's hate because you call me African American and I am
Black American.
So stop it.
Black American. Okay. We're gonna pretend the history that we all learned didn't happen. Okay.
Well, now you're gonna be disrespectful and say this is a pretend game. This ain't motherfucking Sesame Street.
Relax.
Unk, man. You talk to your mother with that mouth, man? Come on, bro. Be respectful.
Myself,
Unk, that's the second. Wait, hold on, Unk. That's the second time I had to talk to you, man. Calm down, man. Take a sip of Henny, man. It's okay.
Bro,
you don't gotta talk to people like that, man.
Excuse me, sir. You're not the only one. My job done it to me everywhere I done been.
No, but I don't talk to you like that, man.
I'm me, bro.
Hold on, brother. We can have a conversation about politics. Listen, 1 second. Listen. We can have a conversation about, bro. When I mute you, stay on mute, please. We can have a conversation about politics, but you don't gotta get disrespectful, Unk. You don't gotta get foul mouth, cursing people out. I know you don't talk to the wife like that. I know you don't talk to the kids like that, man. I'm a human being just like you. Tariq's a human being just like you. Have some respect. Let's not get into, this type of book, man. I'm not trying to get into a verbal fisticuffs with my uncle. You understand me? Go ahead, Tariq.
I understand, but have some respect. Don't be playing with me like I'm some kid, like he gotta play a game. Like he gotta play a game. We gonna pretend.
Bro. Okay, what do you identify as? What do you identify as?
1 second. Don't rage bait.
I'm not rage baiting him. I'm just trying to understand what's the correct term.
Come on, bro, you rage baiting.
Black American.
Black American.
Yes,
Thank you.
Brother, just address him Black American, brother.
Just address him. Black American. I did not know.
Let's go ahead, Tariq, you live and you learn. Go ahead, Black American.
Yes, thank you, Black American. So my thing is, why is because we know who started this whole beef between these groups of people. And it seems like the people that are most upset, frustrated, and taking their anger out on people who are less than 1% are, unfortunately, our brothers and sisters on the other side. So my thing is, when did we disenfranchise you? When did we steal something that's yours? When did we pass laws and regulations to discriminate against you? That's what I want to understand.
Y'all tell it ain't nobody done nothing to us. We the bad guys, always. We always the bad guys. Let the whiteys tell it, we the bad guys. Let the Mexican tell it, we the bad guys. Let the Muslims and y'all tell it, we the bad guys. So how can I explain us being the bad guys?
It's really, Tariq, it's like what they left open for us. So they say the 14th Amendment, that was created for them, and that let everybody flood in to get into the country. But I always remind them, man, that we're not in charge of who's coming in and who's coming out, just as much as they're not.
Exactly. I'm not a white man, Albert. I'm not a white man. So I didn't make this country, Albert. I did not make this country. I didn't choose to be born in America. I did not choose to have my country.
No, but I'm the black man that got to pay for every goddamn thing to go wrong. I'm the black man that got to pay.
So who are you going to take that anger out on? Are you going to take it out on me, or are you going to take it on the people with power?
I take it out on every way, bro. Bro, that's the thing. See, we take it out on everybody.
Hold on, that's childish, Uncle. That's childish.
Let me explain it. We take our frustration out on everybody. You mess with us at Walmart, Burger King, Taco Bell.
What the hell are you talking about, man?
Your thing is so wrong.
Hold on. What the hell are you talking about, OG? What do you mean you got stuck? Did you get stuck up? Hey, no. Listen to me. Did you get stuck up by a Mexican at a Burger King? Did a Somali punch you in the face at Walmart? In an Eritrean steal your carburetor?
What you trying to say? What did we do to you? I'm asking you.
What I'm trying
to say is the attitude you get, we always had. We gotta have this attitude. See, we didn't have this attitude.
I asked you, who is it? Okay,
to that.
I'm asking you a question.
Listen.
Listen. Instead of just talking, I'm gonna ask you a simple question.
We got smoke.
I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you a simple question. Is it more valuable to spend your time talking shit to a guy like me who doesn't have any political power in this country, who isn't a congressman, who isn't a president, who doesn't own a bank, who doesn't own your house, or is it better to talk to the people that do have all those powers? Who should you be talking to?
Hold on, big guy. You the one up here with a platform with 243 people. If I can't talk to you, I can't talk to nobody. Now can I?
Likes, hit the likes, give him the 20K.
Damn, 243 people. What the hell?
Let's go. He said views equals powers. It's crazy.
You think I got 243 people? What do you think I'm going to do with this? Do you think I'm going to go? What? You think I'm going to overthrow the government? You think I'm going to get these people to go do January 6th?
Wait a minute. Hold on.
What do you think I'm going to do, man?
Hold on, big guy. Hold on. Wait. Like I got the plaque to help my people. I got another picture of me and my senator. I went one-on-one, not in a group, one-on-one with the senator, Dick Durbin. It's on there. Y'all don't look at those pictures, do you? See, I fuck with my people, you dig? I put work in these streets, you dig? But you don't do your homework, and you think we just uneducated.
Oh, no. That's where, okay, that's where you go. Okay, no. That's where it is. That's where it's at. Right? I said one time. Hold on. I said keep it respectful one time. I said keep it respectful second time. Now it's the third time. 3 strikes you're out, brother. 3 strikes you're out. Talking about I don't do my homework, man. I was stuffing these little white boys in no, hold on, mute. God damn it, mute. I was stuffing these little white kids in lockers. You know what I mean? Going to Black Lives Matter protests. Fucking acing every fucking class in my fucking school. Outperforming every 99th percentile. And I still had time to go out in these streets and stick a nigga up. Hit a lick. Do you understand me? Don't ever fucking talk about what I did with my fucking life. What the fuck are you talking about?
I never did.
No, you ain't get disrespectful. No, you ain't get disrespectful. Boy, I will fly to Baltimore and hit your head. I will hit you in the face with a Hogs head pig, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about? No. Get the fuck out of my stage, nigga. Don't do my homework. What the fuck? You said you didn't even go to college. Don't talk to me about no fucking homework, nigga. The fuck? Nah, that's 1, 2, 3 strikes you out. The fuck?
That's the language they can understand, brother. That's the only language they can understand.
That was a valid crash out. Niggas.
Okay, go ahead. We got new people on the stage, man. Cyrus, go ahead, man. Who are you?
Can you hear me?
Hey, go ahead.
Yeah, well, shoot, I just came up and I was listening in. I don't even know what the topic is, anything like that, but you know, I'm a Black American, half Caribbean. I don't know what the conversation is, though.
Yeah, basically, okay, if you don't understand the conversation, I'll come back to you. Okay, how about this girl with the heart? Is this a girl?
Hi. Yeah, I mostly wanted to come up to ask Albert some questions because I really think I was listening in for 10 minutes. I really think he just has a lot of misplaced anger and a lot of his ideologies.
He's mesquine.
Yeah,
he's just like
Trump supporter.
Yo, thanks for being patient, guys. I'm just playing some runbacks of a live I was on, and I hope you're enjoying it. I got another part of this nest. Do you want to introduce yourself and you want to react to the audio?
I basically, y'all have been talking about people disrespecting each other, and is this black people from America disrespecting Africans and Africans disrespecting. I mean, it's all nonsense. It's all ignorant at the end of the day. Why are we disrespecting each other? It's we should be working with each other. So, and I hear Black Americans say, "Oh, y'all call us lazy and things like that." But I heard Black Americans say, call people from Africa poor and all the other stuff. So it's like, so it's like one group could allow to say things and the other group is not. Like, why not just stop the disrespect altogether and find a way to coincide with each other? You know, it's like Bernie Sanders did a video back in 2003, and he said that if a Republican is running for president, he's not going to be able to tell people, I want to give tax cuts to billionaires, because nobody going to vote for him. So what he do? He do the divide and conquer, or start with affirmative action. White folk going to be like, oh, these black people taking our jobs. Then they move on to the immigrant issue. Now you got Americans against the immigrants. They move on to the abortion issue, male against female. Then they move on to the gay issue, straight against gay. And everybody arguing with each other, fighting with each other. And then they get away. They run to the bank with their billionaire friends. You know, and it's working. Trump is doing exactly that. And it's working exactly to the T. How could somebody tell you to play years before they doing it and you still fall for it? I don't get it. It's crazy.
No, that's facts. That's everything you said was on point, you know, and you know, for doing this now for like maybe this past maybe 6 months now, just trying to connect with people and trying to understand them and really walk down through this, because nobody cares how you identify. You know, if you want your ethnicity to be X, Y, and Z, you do that, you know, but don't do it while you be punching down on the rest of the diaspora. You know, don't do it aligned with Donald Trump and this current administration. And like, obviously it's a divide and conquer strategic move, and it's working, like you said, 100%.
You see, they do all that dividing stuff, and for the first time now you have Black Americans against other Black groups. That ain't never happened before, right?
Yeah.
And now it's happening, and this is going to last way after Trump. So this poison that he put in the water is going to prolong way after he's gone, and that's dangerous. And a lot of Black Americans that are ignorant, the ones that are, right, they don't see the danger in that. You know, they talking about they're not part of Africa. It was just crazy. Like, how you not part of Africa? And then on top of that, they don't understand that you got thousands and thousands of Black Americans that's living all over Africa, and it's all love. So to say that Africans don't like Americans, that's crazy. You know, there's nothing valid with that. Maybe if you go to Algeria or someplace like that, but not Africa as a whole. That is made up.
Mm-hmm. And let me say something. Yeah, I agree. But I do like to remind everybody, this is a small, like the thing between the Black Americans and the African thing. I never really met an FBA in real life, you know. I've met plenty of Black Americans, plenty of African Americans, but never one that would proclaim this that we hear. So we have to understand this is a small percentage, but it is a liability because it could spread.
Yeah.
Now the diaspora has heard about this online, but now since they are attacking these claims and defending themselves, because they were just in an echo chamber, but not finally they have to face everybody now. So you hear them not really even on here. I always have to explain, even on here, I always have to explain what a foundational Black American is. So that's like a cue in, just to cue you in on how it's not so. But you're definitely right about the divide and conquer. You know, even within the Hispanic, Latinos, the Mexicans, right? Like there is division. You know, and it's all this nationalism too. Like Mexican Americans, I think most of the ICE agents make up Hispanic communities, you know what I mean? The white Hispanics. There's some brothers on here, you know, these Black Americans or these FBAs that claim they're ICE agents and they're going to call ICE on people. And so yeah, you got a lot of this, and it's getting highlighted and heightened as well. But yeah, we got to remember it is a small percentage, but we do have to clamp down on this shit.
Yeah, it is a small group, and but it's filled with ignorance. and they think it's cool. It's like I don't understand it, but hey man, um, I knew Trump was gonna be a problem. I seen it. Other people did not. I don't know how. You saw how he run the place the first time, and now he's gonna be worse this time because now he's not accountable for anything because he has more power within the Supreme Court, and on top of that, he don't have to worry about running again. Even though he keep talking about 2028, we all know that's not gonna happen.
Yeah. And this guy, this is your immigrant right here. German immigrant, his wife Bianca, he's a felon, and he's running away from them Epstein files, you know, them
Yeah.
PDF accusations. So this guy, he's just doing anything to stay in power and to hold that seat. Talking about he's going to do a third term. You feel me? Like, so who knows? He's causing beef with all kinds of places, Nigeria, Mexico. So you know, so I mean, people. This is why they jump to the opportunity to act like this shit is going down. Deportations are going to happen the way they say they're going to happen. Get rid of naturalization. Get rid of birthright citizenship. So this is why you see all the xenophobia and the hatred, even within our own communities. And it's no coincidence. It's no coincidence at all. But hopefully, man, I'm really hopeful that we can talk some sense, starting with our own communities and figure a way out of this, at least in our lifetime.
Absolutely. And they say, oh, you immigrant, because see, these are Trump supporters. Trump is banging on immigrants, so they're gonna bang on other immigrants, but they're not gonna bang on the white immigrants, right?
Yeah.
Because Trump ain't talking about white immigrants. He's talking about Latinos. He's talking about people from the Caribbean and people from Africa and the Middle East, right? So they keeping it, they keeping it regional. They speaking against black and brown people because that's what Trump is doing, and I don't understand how could you be a black man and you see white folk targeting brown and black people while looking past white people, and you think it's okay. If this is an immigrant issue, then you deal with it across the board. You just don't act like you don't have white people here that are undocumented and just focusing on brown and black people, and that's discrimination. And he's breaking the law by having these folks getting chicks down the street and showing papers and doing all type of madness. They ignoring all of that. People are being unalive by ICE and all of that. None of that matters. He came in, 300,000 black women lost their job within their first month. None of that matters. 48,000 black men in April alone. Just in April. We still got 8 months left, right? That was last year. None of that matters. What matters is the immigrants. That's the issue. The $4.5 billion that he gave the billionaires, the biggest tax cut in history, none of that matters. The only thing that matters is the immigrants. That's the problem. Like, these people are delusional.
Oh, wow. I got a violation warning. Your live is flagged for misinformation. Repeated violations could result in your live being discontinued. What did we say?
I forgot to tell you.
What did we say?
TikTok just got sold by and is owned by an Israeli group. So, because I didn't say anything wrong, I didn't say anything.
No, I know. This happens to me regularly, and I think it's their algorithm or them picking up on us talking about political things that don't go their way. You know what I mean?
They're under new ownership, but guess
what?
I saw that. The hate that's being said on here, where people are disrespecting each other and all of that, that don't get flagged.
Never gets flagged.
That don't get flagged. That's all good, right?
Yeah,
but I'm just speaking facts because I didn't say anything that's incorrect. And if I said anything that's incorrect, no, not you. I'm talking about the system, right? But even if you felt that I said something incorrect, hey, I'm here to be corrected because I'm all about speaking the truth. I I don't go around making things up. And if I could be corrected on anything, I could. Because when I speak, I like to speak facts and where people could double check what I'm saying and things like that. The 300,000 black women, that's a fact. The 48,000 black men in April, that is a fact. Those are the only really numbers that I quoted. But I don't know what they.
No, but that's the issue. It's the truth, you know?
Yeah.
You speak the truth, and that's when you get violated. You feel me?
Yeah.
Most definitely. So
Because the amount of disrespect I heard here. There's a
ahead.
guy here on TikTok talking about if the FBI tell him to go to the Caribbean and violate the people over there and do all type, he will do it. And that's going viral on TikTok. They ain't even flagged that. But somehow they got a warning on something I said. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Well, hey man, but I'm about to get off of this, man. It was great speaking to you, man.
Likewise, brother. I added you.
I added you too, man. Keep up the good work, and don't fall into this negativity. Brother. Don't fall into negativity, man. You speak very well, and don't let ignorant folk have you low, get as low as
vibrational.
Absolutely.
No doubt, right, brother. Peace, I appreciate that. Likewise, right. Brother. Good night.
You too.
I'm gonna keep playing the video here. Hopefully, we don't get taken down.
So you're upset that Donald Trump was talking about he don't like the Somalis and he don't want them over here, and y'all are upset that Black Americans don't have any empathy towards that sentiment that he made because of all the anti-Black racism that we receive from other Black foreign groups. Is that what y'all upset about?
It's not empathy. You guys are also saying we stole some shit from y'all. Like, you guys are complaining like we stole some shit. It's crazy. I've been seeing multiple different accounts making videos saying deport them, do this, do that. Our thing is, we're not lawmakers. We didn't write the Constitution. We didn't disenfranchise you. We didn't put you in Jim Crow, segregation, slavery. We didn't do any of this. So why do you guys have so much smoke for other people, other minorities, but you guys don't have
Tariq. This guy Sirius has not told us his politics. He has not told us his ideology. He has not told us how he feels about this. Let's not ask leading questions that is make assumptions about who he is.
All right, fair point.
Go ahead, Cyrus. I mean, if you want to answer, you can answer it. But let me just tell you, at the end of the day, this live is about the fact that Trump is pushing anti-Somali rhetoric. Anti-Somali rhetoric is highly correlated with anti-Black rhetoric, anti-Muslim rhetoric, Islamophobic rhetoric, right? Because the Somalis are a predominantly Muslim community. They make up less than they are 0.0013% of the entire United States population, and the majority of them are first-generation citizens. They are the children of immigrants. They have citizenships in the United States of America. And as a Minnesota, Minneapolis, Somaliapolis, Rear Mogadishu citizen, right? As a person who lives out here, who's lived out here with my boys, my Musas, my Hajis, my whatever, bro, they are a net positive to my city, right? And they're trying to basically cause issues with the Somalis. They just need a scapegoat, right? And this is mainly pushed by Zionists, right? And whatnot. So at the end of the day, that's what I'm here to talk about. My country is Eritrea. We haven't been pushed as hard in terms of rhetoric by Trump, but we have been put on a travel ban list to the or a green card ban list to the United States. We were on Trump's first Muslim ban list, even though my country is 50% Muslim, 50% Christian. So I stand with Somalis. These are my brothers in the horn, you know? Matter of fact, if he was doing this to Ethiopians, I'd be standing with the Ethiopians too, for the record. But go ahead, Cyrus.
Say something. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think anybody, especially Black Americans, is over here happy that he feels that type of way about it. I mean, you're gonna have some twos and fews of Black Americans, like that one dude who called up was gonna be like, good. But for the most part, Black Americans, like we're too much of humanitarians. I mean, for the whole reason why other Black people was able to gain access over here was because of the civil rights that people fought. I mean, you have people all the time, Black Americans being shown in videos and online, constantly trying to support, and in real life trying to support these
I agree with you, 100p.
But the thing is, when it's not reciprocal, it could feel like, okay, well, fuck it then. Like since you want to come over here and spew the same anti-black racism, go ahead and let Trump handle you because you over here acting you had some. Well, hold up. You thought you had some form of superiority over us, and now you're getting treated just like the niggas, and now you want to get upset.
Hold on, bro. Let me show you something real quick. Since you're talking about not reciprocated. Mind you, I know quite a bit about African history. One, Somalis are probably in my top 5, if not top 3, most Pan-Africanist African populations in Africa. Somalis were against apartheid in South Africa. One of the first people to be against apartheid in South Africa. Somalis helped my country, Eritrea, while it was in a brutal war. Somalis stopped a war between 2 predominantly Bantu countries. I forgot, it was Tanzania and one other country, right? And then on top of that, that's just in Africa. Let's show what the Somalis were doing in America. Look, I'm talking about not reciprocated. Look at this nigga.
Talking about this.
They find him guilty. I hope they find the other people guilty and the other police. Black lives matter! Muslim lives matter! Somebody Black lives!
It's very performative. Very performative.
Yeah, this is a guy from the George Floyd protest, by the way. The same protest I was at, by the way. You want to talk about reciprocated? It's not just the Somalis. It's my people, too, for the record, right? This is me on Vogue magazine. I went global, baby. I went global, first of all, right? So the Somalis, they reciprocate that stuff.
Oh, my fault. That's a woman. My bad, bro. My bad.
No. Bro, come on now.
Cyrus, stop the foolishness. There's ignorance on both sides. We already said that, Cyrus. Okay, and we're not gonna subscribe to anything that is ignorant. So for you to tell us your anecdotal experience with Africans,
then y'all try to say it's on both sides because you try to justify the anti-black racism that y'all already
we call out the coonery. We call out the coonery on both sides. Stop it, Cyrus. Don't do that.
It's one-sided. The hate is one-sided. We don't even be thinking to hate on other. We're such excellent people. We don't even be thinking to hate on other black people.
You know how I know that's not true? The guy that was just up on here, the one that crashed out on, what was his name, man?
An old ass nigga that's look weird.
Yeah. But you're using individuals, right? Your evidence. What's your evidence? Wait. Do you have an evidence of like an organization or a government of Somalia that has done anti-black things to you? No, you don't. All you have is evidence of what? A couple trolls on the internet said that your hair looks a little bit nappy, a little bit kinky. Wake up, brother. My hair's kinky too. They say the same thing to me. You come to my country, you go to Ethiopia, they're going to say the same thing. Korchaj. We call you that too. Bro, at the end of the day, it is what it is, bro. Just because a Somali called you Jareer doesn't mean that they don't stand with you, bro. Sorry. It's internet trolling. You need to be able to separate the wheat from the shaft, brother. You need to be able to separate the wheat from the shaft.
Tribalistic. That's the point. We're the only black people on this continent that look at other black people like we're family. Y'all don't look at each other like that. That's the problem. That's the biggest problem. Instead of trying to worry about what
we got problems in Africa. I already told you. We're going to work on that. Yes, we're going to work on that. Yes. And we're going to try to not step on your toes. We're going to figure that out, right? And you guys got problems in America. And I want you guys to work on that. And I want you to focus on yourselves. I would like to see you richer. I want to see you 20 times richer. I want your 40 acres and a mule. But at the same time, you don't got to act like I'm the one that is causing your problems. And I don't got to act like you're the one that's causing my problems. That's it. Simple.
I never said that. I never said that. It's from what I'm assuming, from what I'm hearing, it sounds like y'all are upset that y'all don't have this unwavering support from Black Americans.
No,
we've already made this very clear during COVID. We're not putting nobody else has.
No.
We made it very clear.
No. Let me be very, very, very clear. I do not need your help. My people do not need your help. My people are Landere. My people do their shit. We do our Dougie. We go fight wars. Do you understand me? High testosterone. We had civilization. Do you understand me? I was out here conquering Arabs and shit. I was a pyramid builder and shit. You understand me? I'm from the land of the gods. These Egyptians was calling me their gods and shit. Yes, I am a king. Okay? My people, we fight wars. We don't dance with our hips. Okay? We smoke cigarettes and wear fitted Macy suits. That's what we do. You understand me? I'll try my best to help you because I like you, because I like your community, because I feel connected to you, because we both got hit with the same racialization by these Wadans, these fucking aliens. We got hit by this black shit. But listen, when I don't have the time to help you, don't get mad at me. And if you don't got the time to help me, I won't harm you. All I'm asking you to do is not side with the KKK. That's all I'm asking you to do. Not side with Donald Trump. Don't side with Donald Trump when he's talking about deporting Africans. Don't side with him. He's not going to deport Africans and then give you a stimmy for it. He's not doing that. Just don't stand on my enemy's side. That's all I ask you. And especially don't stand on my enemy's side when they're not offering you anything. It's not like they're going to give you something for it. That's all I ask.
That's where we draw the line in the sand, my brother. That's
Y'all always trying to act like it's your fault. I don't understand how it's your fault.
If we like literally invade Minnesota, how is that a problem to the African Americans, bro? You don't come on, bro. Like people coming up here speaking, talking in white supremacist talking points. They're invading us. African Americans they are invading us.
I'm making up non-existent scenarios.
Oh, you're calling him.
We will make it a reality. Whether your grandchildren will see it or not, you will see Minnesota.
And it's like y'all just lie too much.
Well, I see you're also threatening, bro. Like the white man. I don't know, bro. We're not taking something that belongs to you. So,
bro, I'm not going to Atlanta and calling it Little Asmara, bro. I'm sorry. You can keep East Atlanta, bro. That's yours, bro. It's all yours, big bro. You don't gotta worry, man. Slow down. You don't gotta eat it too fast, man.
East Atlanta's
yours, man.
Pause on that.
Louisiana's yours, man. That's not my shit. I don't claim it. I'm just here to loot. Hey, this country, the United States of America, and its government fucked up my region, fucked up my people, fucked up my. I'm here to loot this shit. I'm here to get my get back. You understand me? And I'm not taking money out of your pocket. No, I'm not coming to the NBA and stealing 100 mil from a LeBron. I'm not going to Oprah Winfrey show and stealing money out of her bank account. You understand me? I'm coming here to get my lick back. You understand me? From the white.
For the most part, like I said, you real passionate and everything like that. You definitely sound like that you are a good ally to have for Black Americans. But here's the thing: you use damaging words when you're painting a bad narrative when you make it sound like it's this two-way thing. Like
it is a two-way thing, bro. What are you talking about? I can admit to my people. You don't want to admit to your people? You don't want to admit that there's some bro, I'm sorry, I'm about to say a bad word. You don't want to admit that there's some ignorant people in your community? There's ignorant people in my community. I tell you that forthcomingly. I have to deal with them all the time. I know black. I'm better than you. I'm just Queen of Sheba. I deal with that shit on the daily basis.
Solutions. Niggas, let's hear his solutions.
We have black people that do so much more for the community, for everybody when it just comes to like civil rights, for just being a human being. Black Americans were always the pioneers of doing stuff like that. But like I said, now that we see that they don't feel, go ahead and handle your own. Don't get upset.
Bro, we're not the same. Let me tell you this right now. We're not the same. I'm not the same as you. Okay?
Who's y'all's leaders?
Huh?
Who's y'all's civil rights leaders that actually was out here putting in work like Black Americans did? I mean,
I'm not a Black American. I'm African.
We don't ask other people's permission to recognize ourselves as human beings, bro. We don't need no fucking civil rights leader and shit. We know what we are.
Yeah, he's right. Honestly, he's right. He's right, bro. When my rights are being removed, do you understand me? When my people got their country annexed and stuff like that, you know what we did? We didn't go out and protest and all that stuff. No disrespect to y'all. If that's the method that works with y'all, that works with y'all, right?
You did more than just stomp.
Listen, I'm not saying you didn't. I seen the Black Panthers, man. They are boss. I like the Black Panthers, for the record. But I'm saying my people picked up Kalashnikovs. You understand me? They were smoking cigarettes in mountains, head tapping, 20-1 KD ratio. You understand me? My niggas was putting in work.
Bro, you ain't never seen all these Black American military movies. Stop playing with me, dude. Stop playing with me, bro.
Bro, who's playing with you?
The military.
Who's playing with you?
The Marines.
Like, I don't, bro, I'm not the same as you. I'm not a black American. I didn't have to fight for civil rights in America because America is not inherently the land I'm indigenous to. I might have been born here, and that makes me a native of America, but I'm not indigenous to America. I don't have the only thing I'm here for is to get my lick back. My lick back. One second. Let me finish.
All right, let's finish. My bad.
Listen. My point here is to get my lick back and to go back to I don't intend on dying on this godforsaken soil. I don't intend on dying in this Babylonian country, this new Babylonian country. I intend on dying in my country back home. That's my plan. But I'm going to get my lick back. I'm going to loot this shit. I'm going to get a good degree. I'm going to get a good job. I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to go do my Dougie. I'm going to be a little black excellent child. You understand, in America. And I'm going to go back. And listen, my point is very simple at the end of the day, right?
Y'all come here for the opportunity that we built for y'all, and then y'all be disrespectful on the back end. Talking about
who is disrespectful, bro? Calm down, man. Who's disrespectful?
Brother, who's disrespecting you?
Who's disrespecting you, bro?
You just like Albert.
Why is this nigga crying?
You can't cure. They will always feel victim, bro. No matter what. We are fighting the same guy, bro.
Military, y'all were in the front lines. That was a sacrifice you did for the white man, not for us, not for all of us.
Who insulted you, bro?
Yeah. So, anyway, I'm not talking to them. I'm gonna talk to you, niggas. I'm not gonna talk.
Did I insult you?
No. Bruh,
so why are you crying about being insulted?
When you're saying stuff like, "Oh, we didn't have to do this," you're implying that. What
did I say? What did I say that way? I didn't.
You know what you implied when you said that.
What do you mean? What did I imply?
Hey, no offense to what you guys did.
Am I talking to a man right now?
No offense, bro. Relax.
Bro, you sound like bro.
For real though, you hella sensitive.
No. Hold on, vibes. 1 second.
No.
Bro, you sound like bro. You're getting catty, bro. Just talk to me like a man. Say it with your chest, bro.
I'm quoting what you just said, hoe ass nigga. I'm quoting what you just said.
Man, sit down, man. Fucking Kahba. Sit down, man. Fucking you're so mean to me. I built this country. Why are you wearing Jordans, man? That's my shit. Man.
Well,
get out of here.
I'm
tired of these fucking people, man.
Bro,
This is why the kumbaya with the beer.
I'm done drinking 40s. You want me to be done drinking 40s? Okay, I'm done drinking 40s. You guys can keep that shit. You guys can keep that shit. Damn, I thought a nigga could smoke a menthol, but I guess I'm from Eritrea. I can't smoke no menthol. No menthols, man. What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with these people, man? They act like I walked down to fucking Montgomery, Alabama, fucking stopped the bus boy. No. I'm a white man. What the fuck?
Assalamu alaikum, guys. Yeah, that guy, he was looking to be disrespected. They want to be victims so bad. They want us to hate them, but we don't. We're just trying to live. We're just trying to feed our family. What the hell?
They want all the credit. They want us to bow down and literally lick their ass because we made it out the dirt. We made it out the mud. When they want to make fun of our mud huts and all that, but we made it out the mud.
Bro, get mad at the white people, bro. Why are you getting mad at me, bro? It's some fucking bald fat nigga named Bill that did this shit to you, bro. What the fuck? My name's not Bill, bro. My name is Negus. Does that sound like fucking a founding father to you? The fuck?
Yeah, I was seeing a lot of these type of discussions yesterday. They're trying to I don't know what their plan is. They're trying to hate on us at the same time. I don't know what their game plan is.
You know, Negus, let me tell you this, right? Because I want to address a comment that I seen in the comments. What I'm seeing is that, unfortunately, I'm not going to say it's all African Americans, but a lot of Black Americans are cooned the fuck out. We just have to accept it. And the nigga that you just dropped was another raccoon. This type of shit that I'm seeing with these Black Americans is the same type of shit that I see with South Africans. If you guys remember, South Africans, let me tell you something. A Black South African believes that a white South African is closer to him than any other Black person on earth. He will protect the Boer, the European, Dutch, British settler in South Africa before he defends any other Black man on earth. And these FBAs have the same mindset. This dude, there was a comment, someone wrote a comment, they said, you guys are talking about looting his country, and then you're surprised that he has a problem with y'all. Do you see that type of rhetoric? A lot of black Americans believe that white Americans are their brothers and sisters, that they have the same nationality, the same culture, the same heritage, and they believe that a white American is closer to them than any black person from the Caribbeans or from Africa. You know, you're trying to come speak to people like this about black liberation or black unity when these FBAs, they threw that shit in the garbage a long time ago. They only bring up MLK and Malcolm X as a gotcha to be like, oh, we was the first ones to advocate for all black people. But we not doing that shit anymore because I guess y'all betrayed us. How do we betray y'all? This is my thing. I want an African American to come up on this panel and tell me, instead of just talking about, oh, an African called me an Akata, or an African called me a Jarer, or an African called me a mean name. What is it that any African community did to the detriment of black Americans?
They don't even be beefing with us.
On top of that, one second, Capone. That's one question. My other question is, how would black Americans want to see Africans in America support them or show solidarity from them? What do you guys want from us? If you feel like we are not doing enough as black American community, what type of help, what type of support do y'all niggas need from us?
Hold on, let me say this, Haji. Let me add one more thing too.
But I feel like they're too prideful to even just be honest and be like,
let me add one more thing, Haji. Let me add one more thing.
Community, y'all can help us with this and that.
Let me add one more thing, Haji. Let me add one more thing. Because you gotta understand, man, the majority of the diaspora culture wars that you be fighting, it's not even with my people. We're too far away. I'm over with them shisha smokers and them hookah smokers, man. I'm out there with them niggas that eat fucking falafel, okay? I'm not on your side, bro. I'm on the other side. I'm dealing with these Arabs. You understand me? I'm dealing with them Arabs, okay? I'm a Semite. You feel me? Look, the niggas you be dealing with are them niggas from Nigeria. My name is Olufefe. I have Wakanda back in Africa. Come to Dirty December. We have the yams prepared for you. That's who you be beefing with on these fucking internet shit, bro. The fuck?
It's facts. And Haji, it's more like they're gonna just say, just go back home and fix it over there. Stop coming over here. They won't have a solution, brother. And that's what I come to find out every time confronting.
That's a hypocrisy, though. So if he tells me one second, that's a hypocrisy then. Because if a black American tells me what I want you to do is go back to Africa and leave, what he's basically saying is that me being in America and working and buying property and living my life means that I'm taking something from the plate of a black American. If I work hard and I make money and I buy property in America and the nigga who owns this property legally gives me this property and I pay him in profit, in cash, in return, how am I taking something away from the black American community?
Hey, my niggas are in this chat, by the way. Shout out my niggas, man. The real ones know, man. My day ones, the people I know in real life, man. Those are my blood.
Again, this goes back
to Chief Base Mike, if you want to come up, man, you can come up.
For some reason, what I noticed is that black Americans have a big problem with Africans coming to America and buying property and being landowners. But y'all don't have no issue with the Chinese, with the Indians, with them folks in the Middle East. You don't have a problem with all of these people buying land, buying properties, owning business. You will never see a black American give them lip. When's the last time you seen a black American say, hey, yo, Chinese man, bro, let me tell you, I'm from Seattle, bro. Let me tell you about the Chinese community in Seattle. These niggas don't just buy property. These niggas buy up blocks. I'm not talking about Chinatown. I'm talking about a Chinese man. He doesn't buy one property. He buys that property and every single property around it. They got the Chinese Chase Bank right here. They got the Chinese grocery store right here. They got the Chinese restaurant right here. I haven't seen a single black American be like, yo, what is this? What is Ching Chong Li Lao doing in America buying up all my land? Go the fuck back to Shanghai. Never heard one of you niggas ever say that.
I gotta deal with something real quick. Haji, I gotta deal with something real quick.
It burns you up inside when you see a nigga with the same skin color as you doing successful in America. That's jealousy, bro. That's that crab in the bucket mindset. That's crab in the bucket. Don't get your own. Don't be jealous because I'm melanated like you and I'm making money and I'm doing well for myself. But you don't got no problem with these Asians and these Chinese and these Arabs and shit that are buying up all the land in this country.
Come on. Not to mention them Indians, man. But look, I gotta say something real quick because somebody in the chat was trying to make a threat. Yo, somebody in the chat, I don't know if they're Black American, I don't know if they're African, I don't know what they are. A person named High said, I know where you live. Come find me, bitch. That guy's just like these fobs.
As a Black American,
Realize that it is not in your interest to be a tool of Donald Trump against me. We're gonna waste our energy fighting each other, weaken each other, and make it easier for them to both exploit both of us. That's all I'm asking. If you can't help me, just don't stand against me.
okay, you said I could talk. Now here we go. Let me tell you a story. My name is Albert Like. I'm born 1961. I'm 64 years old. I'm born in the project. You know them EBTs y'all talk about? I'm raised off of those. You understand that? That helped me get through Christmas, Thanksgiving as a kid. You understand that? Those EBTs that you talk about. Now get this. I couldn't wait to turn 18 because when I turn 18, I get to vote. I've been voting Democrat since I was 18. I done voted for everybody fucking right because if I can't enjoy my rights, I can't enjoy my rights and somebody else's rights are being violated. So I fought for the gays, the Muslim, the Mexican, the everybody. I fought for them and I got nothing in return. Year after year, nothing but
I agree with you.
Back.
I agree with you.
Let me finish.
Yeah, I'll let you finish, but I agree with you.
I got nothing but respect.
I got another warning.